So it was 9 a.m. in the morning. My eyes were closed and I was sitting on a wooden bench in a park meditating. It was the monsoon season, so it was a very pleasant environment. I could smell the wet soil in the air. I opened my eyes after meditating and I see a cute little girl staring at me with curiosity. I was a bit confused because I had never seen this girl before. She says hi and starts talking to me. So I started going to the park around 3 years ago. I went there because I was too broke to afford a gym membership, but I had to find a way to exercise. That park had a lot of equipments like pull-up bars and stuff, so I could use them to exercise. So every single day, I would go there in the morning, exercise for some time, take a short break, and meditate for some time, and then exercise again. I mainly went there because of my physical fitness. I wanted to get in good shape, and I accidentally ended up improving my mental health as well because of so many wholesome things that has happened in the park. If I have to list down every single wholesome moment of my entire life, 60-70% of them are in that park. I remember a few days ago when I was just walking there doing nothing. I think that this park looks so beautiful, especially in rain. It was very similar to the anime, The Garden of Words, if you have seen that. It had a lot of trees, a lot of plants, a small area for kids to play, and a huge wooden structure in the middle of the park with a few benches. Similar to what you are seeing right now, but larger than this. There are a few cats in that park, so a lot of times I would start playing with them. There are also a lot of kids who go to that park. A lot of times they see me exercising and they think it's so cool, they try to copy me. Occasionally, every now and then, if they cannot do it, they ask for my help. They ask me if I can lift them so that they can reach the bar. In fact, this happened just a few weeks ago. I was in the park exercising and a kid calls out to me. He asks if I can push him on the swing because his legs are too short. I go there and help him, and a couple of minutes later, his little sister joins. I play with both of them for some time, around 30-40 minutes, and for some reason, they think that I'm so amazing. They started liking me a lot, but it was getting time for me to leave. I say that I need to leave, and they give a very disappointing, a very sad face. They keep saying 5 minutes more, just 5 minutes more, trying to convince me, and in the end, I play with them for almost an hour. Now, I was very busy on that week. I was supposed to go on a trip in a couple of days. After that, my new job was going to start, plus, there was my YouTube, so I had no time on that week. I finally mustered up the courage to say them that I'm leaving, and they asked me if I can at least come tomorrow to play with them. Now, it was very difficult for me to say no in this situation, so I just say yes. I think that I can at least come for 5 minutes. Unfortunately, that was the last time I saw those kids. I was in the mall shopping for the trip, so I got no chance to go in the park and play with them. It's a disappointing ending, I know that, but like it is what it is. It was still a very wholesome moment to remember. Aside from kids, there are also a lot of wholesome old men who go to that park. A lot of times they would randomly start talking to me, and I like compliments, so I'll just take it. It's a nice bonus to have. I still remember this one incident from a year ago when I was exercising in the park with a old man. He was very wholesome and he was very social. He was talking to pretty much every single person in the park. And we had spoken a few times before. He was coming to that park for almost 5-6 years by now. I think it was more than that. And one day he just randomly starts complimenting me, and no one has given so many compliments to me in such a short time frame. We spoke for hardly 15 to 20 minutes, and in those 20 minutes, he gave me so many compliments. He told me so many nice things. He complimented my posture, my consistency to go there regularly. He told me that I'm so different compared to most people my age, and I'm going to do some great things in future according to him. In the end, he invited me to his gym and I refused that because I prefer training in nature. And that was true because by this point I like training in the park. And he was very amazed by my response. He told me that I'm so great for having such thoughts. He says that in future, after a few years, he wants to collaborate with me over something. So yeah, this was my experience going to the park. You should go there at least twice a week. And this was just a fraction of all the stories that I have. I have had so many moments like this, so many wholesome things happening to me. It also has a lot of other biological benefits. For example, sunlight is good for your skin, it is good for your eyes, your circadian rhythm, basically your sleep cycle, your mood, your mental health. All of that can improve just by taking a single walk in a park twice a week. Plus, the kind of people who go to the park are very wholesome in general. They are the kind of people who care about their mental health, their physical health. They want to talk to more people, they want to socialize, and you might come across one of them and have some nice interaction with them. One last thing, in the description, there is a link to my happiness program where I have one on one calls with you daily. I make you get rid of all the addictions that you might have. I don't have a single addiction right now, and I can make you do the same thing. I help you to manage your stress, I make you more social, I help you to find and create some wholesome moments in your daily life, and a few more things. It is a one time payment and you will stay in the program unless you get all the benefits that I'm promising you. Also, there is a capacity of how many people I can talk to in a single day, which is 10 people right now. The program will close once it reaches this limit of 10 people and it will open again when someone leaves. To know all the details, check out the link in the description. And that's it for this video. Thank you for watching and see you next time.